Okay guys, welcome back, and we are going to be working on description. To be able to help you through this, I'm just going to be able to do a small mini lesson on how to write a more descriptive set of sentences, okay? And to do that, I'm going to have to pop open Word here. And what I have here is me showing you a little more. I'm using a frame to help you build a better sentence, a more descriptive sentence. If you're going to use description as an introduction, you need to have thick, rich language. And oftentimes, when somebody introduces something, they'll say, "It was a beautiful day." They don't give you a whole lot of details, which you're going to need to give the reader a picture of what is going on in the scene. You're trying to describe the character, maybe some things around them, so that the reader can visualize, make a movie in their head. So the more description, who, when, where, why, what it looked like, what it sounds like, what some things feel like, all those sensory details should be included to give a thick, rich description, because that makes interesting reading. So looking at this frame, we're looking at, of course, the subject is the who, right here, who, and then kind of you're going to give us more detail on the what and the how. So, the cat walked is probably not the most interesting sentence in the world. You have the who, cat, and what they're doing. But you don't have what it looks like, maybe what it sounds like, when did they do it, where did they do it, why do you think the cat was walking? So you need to fill all of those details in. So let me talk through how I built this. So if you look at it, I start with who. So my main character is Kim. Okay, and she looks like, well, tastes, I have it there because some people will be doing something with taste, but for the most part, what does she look like? Kim with her long dark hair, okay? I could say Kim was a short young lady with long dark hair. Sounding like, I went with sounds like because that's how I want to open it up. Now, the looks like, tastes like, sounds like, feels like can be in any order. I just kind of have them in order here, but you could flip them around depending on how you wanted to do it. So you could have feels like or sounds like in the first box and looks like, tastes like in the second box. That doesn't really matter. So then I added on Kim with her long dark hair was very silent. So I can already picture in my head somebody with long dark hair being very quiet. Now, that doesn't tell me if she's sitting or laying down or anything. So now I have to give you a picture of what is she doing? What are they doing? So Kim with her long dark hair was very silent while sleeping. Okay, so that's very specific. So you know that that the main character is sleeping. When? Well, you have to be very specific about that because it could be any time of the day. Morning, noon, night, after lunch, after breakfast, before breakfast. Okay, so Kim with long dark hair was very silent while sleeping at 7 a.m. Okay, can't be any other time. So I know when. And then where was I sleeping? Because where could be anywhere in the world. Don't leave that up to my imagination. Don't let me have that, make that up. Tell me specifically. So where was Kim? Kim with long dark hair was silent while sleeping at 7 a.m. in her pink fluffy bed. Great. So you know exactly, so you can kind of picture that a little more. And why was she sleeping? Was there a reason why she was sleeping at 7 a.m.? Kim with her long dark hair was silent while sleeping at 7 a.m. in her pink fluffy bed because she was exhausted. You didn't have to put she was exhausted or it was the weekend. You know, it was on an early Saturday morning. Well, okay. Great. She was sleeping on Saturday morning. Most people want to sleep in on Saturday morning. Would have been a fine explanation there. I could have, and maybe I will. She was exhausted. on that early Saturday morning. All right, so that kind of sets the stage. You introduce the character and the setting a little bit. Where is she at? What is she doing? And so that your reader can kind of visualize who your main character is. So that would be a great descriptive introduction. So then you could kind of just pull that out, plop that in. We will be doing a little more detail. I'll need to fix that there. We will be doing a little more talking about what exactly you will need to do with the descriptions, because that will be an incredibly important detail for your description there. So I will continue a mini lesson separately from this, but that is something you might want to just practice on your whiteboards or a piece of paper. Write out a little graph and fill it in, and give yourself a really good description you could put there. All right, so we're going to talk about sound next, but description is an option that you can use. Remember, I need 3 different options here, because you are going to pick one, but you need to fill in all 3 first. Okay, I'll see you around. Questions? Let me know.